are so many interesting, horrifying, or downright weird things in this big world of ours.
Each week, we'll bring you a new true crime story that has little to no coverage in English.
Let us do the translations, so you don't have to. Oh shit.
Hello.
Okay, that wasn't very... Okay, I'm trying to unmute you. There you go, Petra.
Yeah, I cannot unmute myself.
No, I think I unmuted myself, and then you muted me again, and then I unmuted myself.
You're not talking.
Yes, we're still using the new... It's the same day as my recording for the John Asonius case. This should come out afterwards. So yeah.
So no spoilers.
No spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. So we're using some new software. Woohoo. Great. And yeah. Welcome.
Hello. It's a news tangent episode.
As you can see, since we didn't do our normal intro. Yeah.
Can I just say something that's not like strictly news?
Sure.
I watched, have you heard about this new OJ Simpson documentary on Netflix?
No.
I've heard, but I haven't seen. I was watching Adolescence instead.
Oh, I've been planning to watch that as well.
I was watching good. Hack My Home instead.
Okay,
yeah.
I recommend.
Good. Like hacking your home to death, or
no, they're just making these funny renovations where they always, like in each episode, they renovate a house, and always they have this like really funny, like that you have a remote control and something comes like up or like. I don't know. It's
hacking the home. Got it.
Yes, they are really hacking. Not a regular renovation.
And this is on Netflix.
This is on Netflix.
Okay.
I'm trying to get inspired.
Nice.
Huh. Are you going to have a door that separates the... Okay.
No, I don't want anything with remote controls.
Nothing hacked. Okay. But yes, go on. OJ.
Yes. So, of course, everyone knows this case. But I never really, dug into the details.
Did you watch the dramatized version, like this OJ with was it
dramatized
Cuba Gooding Jr. as OJ? You did. That's fucking great. You should watch that. Yes, that's great.
No, nothing. I just kind of of course, know what happened and this famous case and everything, but I don't think I've ever listened to it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I've never listened to a podcast or I don't know, read anything very detailed about the story. So now I was like, I heard about it in other podcasts. They were talking about this new documentary. It's a 4-episode kind of mini series. I watched the first one yesterday, and what the actual fuck?
Yes. If the glove don't fit, acquit.
And they, like, in the first episode, they go through kind of what happened, what were the first kind of days of the investigation. Of course, a lot of things were messed up, probably, based on the documentary.
And he's also friends with a lot of the cops because he's like a good time guy and all this other shit. Yeah, okay.
But then they just kind of like listed all the things that were found in the order as they were found. And it's been just one episode, but I'm like, what the actual fuck? Like, this is... How was he found not guilty after?
Well, I think in that period of LA history, like the LAPD were they were fucking horrible. Like we were talking about the Swedish police being horrible. These guys were even more fucking horrible.
We are all talking about these mistakes.
But like they were fucking bad. Like so racially, like the area was so racially charged that it was like if OJ was found guilty, it would have fucking resulted in riots because it was just so fucking racially charged back then. And I think that was maybe a little bit of the part of it. And then he had a fucking great lawyer. And I think those were like the 2 parts. And
10. Didn't he have like many lawyers?
Yes,
in the end,
but what is the fucking main guy? The one who said that if the glove don't fit, acquit. Like that was great. That was great fucking marketing, quote unquote, and like great defense. Because wasn't he like on medication that made his hand swell up? So the glove actually.
I don't know yet. I'm only at the first episode, but already now. But I mean, it's not like it can be spoiled because, of course, the story is known. But I haven't gotten to that part yet in the trial. It's just kind of the aftermath, the immediate aftermath of the.
But then the fucking audacity of OJ making the fucking book. Oh
my god, that book! I heard about that book before, so that wasn't like news. But then I googled it again yesterday. It hasn't come up yet in a documentary, but I was like, oh, I think there was that book that he wrote later. Do you know this book, Petra? So he wrote a book after he was found not guilty, right? I don't know, some years later. He wrote a book, and the title of the book was... What was the title?
Let me check it.
I'm actually not very familiar with this. Like, I know the case, but very...
okay, so basically, if you look at the book, right, it's in big text. I did it, right? Like, huge text, I did it. But in the I of I did it, of the I, the first one, is if, written in red letters.
They're kind of hidden there a little bit.
Like
if I did
in the title. If I did it, Confessions of the Killer. So it's like, this fucker marketed it like, I did it. I did it, motherfuckers. But
also,
really.
The story, what the book is about is like, if I did it, like, kind of hypothetically, how would I have done it?
Yes, exactly, how I did this fucking murder, that he actually is fucking admitting to fucking killing her.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then apparently there was an interview somewhere later with him after the book came out. This
can be your tangent, by the way. Because, like, holy fucking shit. Oh,
I have an extremely short tangent anyway, so I can also tell
I thought
later.
that this is the tangent.
No, this just came to my
pre-tangent to the tangent.
It's another tangent.
Tangential tangent.
Yes. So there was like an interview with him. There was maybe like not released for a while or something. But anyway, he talked about the book, but then he actually started talking about it in like kind of went from the hypothetical tone to like actually talk, like it sounded like more of an actual confession, how he was talking about the case in that interview. But it's just kind of my quick Googling after I watched that first episode and was totally baffled by the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I can talk about it also next time when we record. By that time, I will probably be done with the 4 episodes, but it's insane. So
I should watch it too. Fucking hell. But it's insane. I just, that case is so, because I was like, okay, as a kid, you know, like I'd heard about it, of course. Just like OJ Simpson, blah, 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 like the jokes and shit about that. But then I'm like, okay, he didn't do it because he was never found guilty. But then really, he fucking did it. Like, without a fucking doubt, he did it.
If he did it.
Yeah, if. I did it. Like, I'm just glad he's...
I'm curious to hear what else they will say in the remaining episodes. Like, are there other theories? Like, who else could have done it then?
Yeah.
No, I kind of want to watch this too. Yeah, if it's just 4
we should all watch it and come back, and we can have a special episode where we...
yes.
Ooh,
yes.
Maybe that's what we could have. Like, a special... We watch the same documentary, and then we just share notes and talk about it.
Okay, tell us, listeners, does this sound good? Are you interested in listening to this?
I'm sure we will get lots of DMs.
Yeah.
No, but we usually do get some comments from people.
Well, yeah.
So.
Yes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of glad he's dead. I know you shouldn't celebrate
he's dead.
deaths, but
he died last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
April,
see, I'm so outdated.
Yeah. It's all good.
But I think back then there was more of this, like, if someone had a certain type of public image, people thought that, this must be a good guy. There's no way he did this.
There's no way he did it.
Yeah.
No way.
I think nowadays, you get cancelled a lot more easily.
Yes, definitely. We'll probably be cancelled before we're ever big. No.
Well, maybe. Or after.
Yeah.
That hurts more.
Oh, God. Oh, the mighty have fallen. So who's going first? Usually we discuss this before we actually press record, but now we're going to discuss it in real time. So who the fuck should go first? I have a case that's kind of, well, of course someone dies in it, but it's not like I would say it's neutral. It's more of an interesting philosophical conversation than anything. Yeah.
I have a very short thing to report. That's my tangent.
Okay.
So
I have a very recent news. Also, someone dies.
Okay. And no one dies in mine. It's just my annual. Okay, I can start then. I decided that I will start.
Wait, shouldn't it be you go last because you're the nicest then?
It's okay. Well then, yeah, okay. Let's do it.
And it's like a high note, you know? Like
True.
Okay.
Well, so, Laura, maybe you start.
I can start. Then I'll end it with the animal fact. Okay. So this was quite old news now that this is coming out because I was like prepared to discuss this weeks ago. But this was on the Friday, March 7th, 2025. And there was a convicted double murderer who had been executed by firing squad. And I wanted to talk about firing squad and the means of execution by fucking firing squad in South Carolina.
Was this World War II or what?
No, it was just like literally at the beginning of March. Like the beginning, like what, 21 days previous to this, I think. Yeah.
So where?
In South Carolina. This guy has been executed. So
wow.
the background story, according to this CNN article, was that the execution of Brad Sigmund, 67 years old, was by the South Carolina Department of Corrections on Friday, is the only fourth firing squad execution in the United States since capital punishment was reinstated in 1976, according to the Death Penalty Information Center. So apparently this guy could choose between different types of execution, right?
Uh-huh.
And he chose firing squad.
Okay.
So the other, can you guess what the other?
Lethal injection.
Yes.
Electric chair.
Yes. You guys are good. Great.
That's it. No other way.
With your powers combined, you had the perfect picture. Okay.
Of the death penalty.
Or yeah. So
for execution. Great.
So in South Carolina, it's either lethal injection, electric chair, or fucking firing squad. How crazy is that? And so originally he was convicted in 2000 from the 2001 bludgeoning of his ex-girlfriend's parents. He murdered them, obviously, bludgeoned them to death. And then Sigmund kidnapped his ex-girlfriend at gunpoint, but she managed to escape. So I don't know the background story of this, but I just found it fascinating that he indeed chose firing squad.
Mm. Too bad he didn't do this in Finland, because then he would already be free.
Yeah, he'd already be out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2001, 24 years, so he would have been 43 when he did these things, right? Yeah, ish. 40, yeah. So, yeah. So, I mean, okay, it's kind of sad also, like, just some quotes from this guy. Because in the final statement shared by his lawyer, Sigmund said, "I want my closing statement to be one of love and a calling to my fellow Christians to help us and end the death penalty." Which I'm like, I'm totally for.
Yeah.
I'm totally fucking for. I'm not a fan of the death penalty at all.
No, me neither.
And he quoted several Bible passages, which I'm also not a fan of, but that emphasize forgiveness and the law. And it says, "Nowhere does God in the New Testament give man the authority to kill another man." That's what I'm like always, like, it's funny, like in Texas, the death penalty.
This guy killed 2 people, right?
Yes, but the thing
is, he got later.
But the thing is, like, you should not, like, okay, also the Bible says an eye for an eye, which I think a lot of people take into account. Yes, like, yes.
The Bible says all sorts of
yeah. Like,
things.
Bible is full of controversies. It's not a book of integrity.
No, but I mean, in the sense that, like, I agree that if someone murders someone else, you should not fucking murder them as well. Because I think that part is the premise of that Bible verse. Not that I'm a pagan and I don't even know. Like, I'm a fucking bakana or whatever. Heathen. I'm a heathen. That's the word. Yeah, so I also agree that like it doesn't give you authority to kill another person. Just because you killed someone doesn't mean that they automatically get the right to kill someone else. So yeah, I found that kind of sad in that aspect, that like he just wants to be, maybe he could have been rehabilitated in this aspect. We talk about rehabilitation in other cases, and maybe he would have been a good candidate for rehabilitation in this sense.
To me, the main reason why I don't think that the death penalty is a good idea is because we know that the whole justice system, pretty much everywhere,
Yes.
is not that great.
Yes.
So they make a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
I don't think someone should, be killed when they might be actually innocent. I think there are still cases when we could argue that, okay, well, that person would probably deserve it, maybe, but I think the risk is too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I just think that like a lot of people can indeed be rehabilitated. A lot of the stuff that is, let's say, crime of passion or these types of things, you're in a really fraught mental state. And yes, taking one person's life, I don't think means that you should indeed be killed. You should be incarcerated, and maybe either you see the error of your ways and you indeed are incredibly sorry. But I think, I don't know, should it be up for the family of the victim to decide, short of death, like what they want to do? Can the people forgive this person? Then okay, then society should forgive them too, if the family can forgive them, in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's not every victim has a family, or
True.
Yeah.
But like in those cases where like I've forgiven this person and for the atrocities they've committed in this family, and like then what are we as society doing? Why are we deciding that this person should suffer more or die, for instance? Because like if the family of the victim has forgiven them,
I understand the point. Like, what purpose does it serve anymore then? To give the death penalty.
Yeah.
Also, there are other cases when it's a bit like the Norwegian guy Breivik, who we just talked about.
Yes.
Who is like in this comfy prison in Norway with his like PlayStation and stuff. And this comes up pretty often, that that doesn't sound like a huge punishment.
No. And he'll eventually get out and like it. Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I think they
keep prolonging it so he doesn't.
I don't think he will.
Because I think his like the manifesto and all this other shit, like the way that he viewed, I don't think you're going to reprogram this guy in a short 15 years or whatever years.
But then it's more about the safety of the society that you've done.
Yeah,
like,
indeed.
And then is it like you were saying that he's in his comfy room in the prison with the PlayStation? But I think there the point is that like punishment is not the main point there. Like, hey, we want to make this person suffer and torture him. It's like, okay, we don't want this guy to be out there.
Yeah,
let's keep him in prison.
Yeah.
We are taking
but I do
freedom,
agree
but
with that.
let's him still have a human life.
Yes, I agree with that. But sometimes I think there were these news articles about him, and of course we can not really be sure how true those were, or was it like how much of it was clickbait or whatever, when he makes these complaints that he doesn't get like certain things, and then people are like, are you kidding me? Yeah.
I mean, just going on with this case, for instance, the lawyer said he chose the firing squad knowing that 3 bullets would shatter his bones and destroy his heart, because of course they aim for the heart. I guess they cover his, from what I understood, they cover his face and then they have a couple people shoot the gun towards his heart, like aim towards his heart. And
sounds like the worst job.
Yeah, exactly. Then these people are killers. That's also kind of funny too. Like they're state-sanctioned killers, and then therefore they don't have any action. Whatever. It's the whole thing with like. Also, I can go on a fucking tangent about this too. About like the holy wars.
What this episode is about.
Yes, like holy wars and like God-sanctioned, crusades. It's fine. Thou shalt not kill, unless it's in my name.
Just your general war. Like if you're a soldier in war, you kill, but you don't get punished.
Yes, exactly. I wonder how many fucking serial killers have been. Okay, that would be another interesting side tangent, how many people that are serial killers like go to war on purpose to kill other people.
But sure, I mean, it depends.
Yeah,
but also serial killers. It depends on, I guess, what type. Because sometimes they have these like specific like fantasies and
yeah. People are just bloodlusty. Yeah. Anyway, so the lawyer also continued to say but that was the only choice he had after the state's 3 executions by lethal injection inflicted prolonged and potentially torturous deaths on the men he loved like brothers. So basically, agreed, like none of these deaths are going to be painless. Like I covered also I don't know why I'm so fascinated with the death penalty, but there's the other case that I covered with the nitrous oxide or something, like way of execution. That seems fucking painful as shit. I would not do that. Lethal injection also seems painful. Like it seems like it burns and like it could take a really long time. And then electric chair, fuck no. Like that
sounds very bad.
Horrible. So I also would have chosen maybe.
Now that I start to think of it, maybe that's what I would choose too.
Yeah, that's when my question. I was like, what would you guys choose? But yeah, probably I think I would choose firing squad indeed. Yeah. And the lawyer also continues on to say that King described Sigmund as a man who has devoted himself to his faith and to ministry and serviced all around him, and he committed crimes, no acts of violence during his 23 years in prison. So it's like, once again, could he have been rehabilitated and then served as a more functioning member of society in that regard? Like if he was indeed helping people in
many
prison.
Times people who do like kill a lot more people or just, I don't know, just commit even more horrible crimes, they don't get the death penalty.
Yeah. So I thought this was an interesting case to bring up, but
OJ Simpson.
Yeah. Oh, actually, there's like a little bit in the CNN article, like how firing squads work. Do you want to know? Or
yes.
Okay. So it took place in Columbia, South Carolina, and he received a special requested meal on Wednesday night. So this took place on Friday, I guess, the shooting, and he was given individual meal from Kentucky Fried Chicken, so KFC. That included mashed potatoes and green beans. And so in 2022, the South Carolina Department of Corrections detailed the room setup and the protocols for how a firing squad execution would be carried out. And the rifles used by the 3-member firing squad would not be visible to witnesses. The department said that at the time, all 3 rifles will be loaded with live rounds. The firing squad is thought to cause nearly instant unconsciousness and death from exsanguination or exsanguinating hemorrhage follows shortly thereafter. Dr. Jonathan Groner, emeritus professor of clinical surgery at the Ohio State University College of Medicine, told CNN Sunday, the 3 or 4 executioners firing large caliber bullets at the heart would instantly stop the blood flow to the brain, which, like a cardiac arrest, causes rapid loss of brain function. So basically 15 feet from the people firing, the inmate sits in a metal chair with restraints, and a hood will be placed over their head. And then there's 3 corrections employees with rifles through an open portal in a wall that fire. And then they're 15 feet away. Yeah. So,
still, I don't know, like somehow I would think that just one bullet from closer would make more sense. This seems somehow
almost like a pageant or something, like in this like regard like this. Yeah.
But I don't know. Death penalty is barbaric.
Yes,
that's what I mean. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. But he was the oldest person. Was it? What was the quote? Yeah, Sigmund became the oldest person executed by the state, according to the lawyer King.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's my tangent. On to Petra.
All right. So in this story, I assure nobody will get a death penalty except the victim who has been murdered.
Okay.
Great.
Woo.
So this is from the Finnish news, very recent one. if I just find my tabs. Okay, so basically, just about a week ago, anyway, in March, it doesn't matter now that the episode is aired in a different day. Anyway, in March, there a fishing committee of Taivalkoski was having a meet up, like this official meet about fishing in the area or whatever they talk about in these meetings. I have no idea. Taivalkoski is in North Finland, quite like the court district is Oulu, but it's not like really close to Oulu.
Yeah.
Kind of close to the Lapland border, but not yet Lapland. Anyway, so there, in the beginning of this fishing committee meeting thing, an 85-year-old man shot another 36-year-old man.
What the fuck?
Just the meeting was about to start.
So it's not like they had an argument about something.
The thing is
fishing related.
No, this is not related to fishing, but apparently the motive that we know of now is some kind of forestry related disagreement. So something like wood. Someone had bought some wood stuff or something, and they have had some kind of argument, disagreement on this, like previously, not in this meeting. So this was a planned murder by an 85-year-old man.
Wow.
So basically, apparently, he had come to the meeting and then he had like signed in, if that's what you could say. Like, okay, I'm here in the meeting, but then he had left the building and brought a rifle or some kind of, I think it was a rifle from somewhere, and killed this another guy there.
What the fuck?
Well, of course he was arrested, and just a few days ago there was the what is it called? Like arresting court that police requested that they want to keep him in, not let him out to wait for his trial.
Yeah. So he's not on bail. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but for that you have to have a court to keep someone in more than the couple of days, whatever is the limit in Finland. I don't know if it's 24 hours or more. But anyway, so he will be probably prosecuted for murder and also danger for the unrelated people, because he was shooting in a public space.
Yeah, putting people at risk. Yeah,
in this kylätalo, the village house where they were going to have the meeting.
Also, he went there, signed the participant list.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay,
but this was pre-planned, but then he didn't plan it that well, I guess. Maybe
It doesn't sound like he wanted to flee.
No.
Yeah. No, I don't think he wanted to flee. Like, he didn't really. He's been cooperative, and in the arresting trial thing, he did not hide his face, and he was kind of like, so what's happening?
Which is so common usually.
Does he have like some very serious dementia or something?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah, but the rifle was like hunting rifle, and he had a permission for that. Which seems like if he's a part of a fishing committee and he does forestry, it sounds like he is this nature guy, and makes sense that, okay, he probably does hunting too.
Yeah.
And somehow it relates to, like, there was some kind of a storm in 2021 that destroyed some forest, and that seems to be behind this disagreement between the victim and the accused.
So it's just
they
like a
knew
land
each other.
dispute. Okay.
And the victim was working in a forestry company, and yeah.
Okay.
And he has no previous criminal record.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But I mean, for his age, like 85 years old, you'd think that he wouldn't be in prison for that long, I would assume, the way that Finland usually does it, that this is like a one-time offense. He's not going to be there. He won't die in prison is what I mean. Like if his health is okay or bad, maybe he'll have like a couple of years for murdering somebody, which is kind of fucked. Yeah.
But yeah, we can follow this up.
Maybe he knows that he has like a terminal illness, like some really advanced cancer.
Yeah, who knows?
That could also,
But sounds like he had really a grudge.
Yeah, to murder somebody.
Forests.
It could be this like movie type story that I know I'm going to die within a month, so...
Yeah.
So I will kill this 36 years old.
That's fast,
you have a life ahead.
Yeah, but maybe he had, this like, in his mind, some good enough reason or whatever.
Yeah, like what is the good reason? Like he's so old that, I have a hard time with this one.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it was in the news, of course, because someone just randomly coming and shooting another person
That's quite
in
big
broad
news in
daylight is not common in Finland.
No.
And also that this is very unusual. It doesn't involve like, drugs or apparently not even being drunk or anything, that it's like clearly some kind of motivated murder.
Yeah, this is very out of the blue.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the fuck?
So maybe, maybe if we learn something interesting, this will be a case in a year or two, because the courts take forever in Finland.
Yeah, sure.
Well, everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Very unusual type of story.
Yeah, definitely. What's yours, Victoria?
Yeah, so I only have my annual scam report from Finland. There was another article about this. I don't know if you remember. You probably do remember, but I don't know if you know that it was almost exactly a year ago when I talked about how online scammers basically took like I'm just looking at the numbers. So last year, what I reported is that digital fraudsters swiped 44 million euros from victims in Finland. Mm-hmm. Like that was the news last year. So that means that during 2023, that was the amount that was basically taken. And I think I then also told you that that these fraudsters tried to cheat people out of almost 77 million euros, but then the banks managed to stop some of the transactions. So it ended up being like the actual money that was taken was 44 million euros. Now this year, there's a new report that came out about last year. Online scammers swiped 84 million euros from victims in Finland.
Wow.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Yeah. Shit.
Last year's figure reflected a 70% increase compared to 2023.
But I've seen a lot of articles about especially like elderly people getting scammed.
It's just crazy that like how is it getting so much worse every year? Are there just so many more scams? Or I guess they are also getting more sophisticated every year.
More sophisticated, especially with this AI stuff. Like
that's true.
Take someone's voice and be like, "Grandma, I need money. I'm at the police," or that type of shit.
Yeah.
Very common.
Even my mom got a message on WhatsApp. I think it was on WhatsApp from like another number that, "Mom, I don't know, my phone number changed." Or no, it was a text message, but something like someone pretending to be me or like her daughter saying that this is my new number. something happened with my phone, I don't know, something like that, and then message me on WhatsApp. So then they wanted her to message this number on
Yeah, I
WhatsApp.
know someone who got one like that too.
Yeah.
But luckily, she doesn't have any kids. So
yeah, she called me and she was like, "This is not you, right?" I guess no. Good catch. That's not.
Yeah,
me.
good catch indeed. Like, yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my scam report. Yeah, it's been increasing. It's even worse than the year before. And they also say that fraudsters stole more than €500,000 from victims in Finland in October 2024 alone.
Huh.
So October was a very active month.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of phishing messages, all that. So yeah, I mean, I guess AI is part of this, but
But I have noticed that, like, for instance, on banking websites, or like when I log into my web bank, there's always this banner at the top, like, beware of phishing, and like, or, you know, you're trying to log in, phishing emails and blankety blank, and, you know, of course it's in Finnish and stuff, and like warning you, don't click on links and that type of stuff. I'm like, okay, well, at least the banks are trying to do something, you know?
Yes.
But
sometimes these scam websites are pretending to be like another thing, like another like a website of a bank or something that looks exactly like, or I mean, some of them are obviously shitty.
Yeah.
So maybe
but some of
if
them,
you're
like, it's very easy.
some of them
to
are
do a
very
good
good.
copy too.
Yes.
Yeah. Or stuff like sometimes you accidentally click on a link, you know, that's the thing where I'm always scared that I'm going to do. Like, I know it's a fake email, but then you're like just kind of blindly clicking or blindly reading, and then like, oh fuck, oh shit, I fucking clicked, you know. Like, I'm super scared of doing that accidentally. I haven't yet, knock on wood, but you know.
But usually it requires more. Like, then it starts to ask your, you know, information and so on.
Yeah.
So like usually nothing bad happens yet when you just click
on the link
and
yeah,
like, I did it in accident, and leave whatever it brings you.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should bring like a scam story next time.
That could be good.
Yeah.
That's
Make
your
us
thing.
sad
Scam
again.
stuff, and my stuff is, oh Jesus Christ, there's a oh fuck.
What happened? Was it a cat?
God damn it. Great.
Who was
Steven?
it? Steve. What did you do?
1 second. Like, I have my standing desk, right, that I'm standing on, and he literally jumps fucking 4 feet in the air to try to get up on the desk, knocks over my bottle of fizzy water that had lime in it, so now it's not so easy to clean up because it had lime juice in it. Great. And I had like a little bit left in there. Maybe that was my sign to drink more water.
Otherwise it will be spilled.
Yeah, so I need to clean that up after this episode.
Wow. Well, we're almost at the end. We only have an animal fact.
Yeah. Steven.
Maybe that's the animal fact. Cats are assholes, but we love them. We love them.
Hey guys, did you know that cats are assholes? Great.
That is definitely a fact.
But we love them for it. Or despite that.
Despite, yes. I think despite them being assholes, yeah. Okay. So animal fact. Fucking dickhead.
That wasn't it.
No. So giant spider species, once on the brink of extinction, makes incredible comeback. And there's now a population booming.
Ooh.
Oh God! Now Eddie is fucking reacting to the. Okay,
there's a whole spider population there.
My menagerie is reacting to everything right now. Dear God. Okay. So apparently in Europe, there's this Dolomedes plantarius, which is a great raft spider that was on decline previously in the wetlands. They're now making a comeback, which is good news. I think not just an animal fact, but like more of like good news animals stuff. Yeah. Because of course spiders are a integral part of the ecosystem, and especially in wetlands, this like spider plays a important role. So previously habitat loss with the wetlands, and I could go on about global warming and all that type of shit, and then of course human impact and stuff had a very big impact on their population. But then there were some conservationists in the Chester Zoo in the UK, and they developed an innovative breeding and reproduction program. And thousands of young spiders were raised in captivity and then released and restored wetland areas.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It kind of gave a second chance, according to this Yahoo News article. This gave them a second chance in the wild. So that's kind of happy.
That's great.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about the Hyrax.
No. I should have, though. Hyrax.
Next time.
Next time, yeah. There's
just a teaser.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Teaser for the next animal facts.
And I've been watching so many nature documentaries. I'm like, I have that. I can talk about that. Like, I can talk about that immortal. Well, okay. I was going to do some more research.
Maybe we should just change this podcast to animal facts. Weren't we considering that?
Or we should just have an animal fact at the end of every episode.
Okay.
The main ones.
I can also do that. I don't think there's going to be ending of animal facts. There's like a
so you're taking notes.
Yeah.
Good.
I kind of always have like an open tab about, I'll save that. I'm saving that one. I'm saving that one too. Yeah. But that was my animal fact. Yay, spiders.
Thank you.
Yes.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Watch the OJ documentary.
I will.
Talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it next time.
In a special episode.
Ooh. We could do that next time. Special episode if you don't have stuff in time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. I'll see if I can find them. There are a lot of these scam stories, like love scams.
Yeah.
I bought a book about a lot of these Hungarian cases.
Ah.
So
I don't want to make any like insensitive cultural comment, but
what you want?
No, but I'm just like, I don't know, we've had conversations about like, the political corruption or like just corruption in general in Hungary being quite prevalent. So I'm like, is that because are there scams because of the corruption, or is it just like a societal thing?
No,
like,
love
is it just
scams are common here too.
Yeah, I know, but
this non-corrupted Finland.
True. Yeah. I just wonder, like, the prevalence. Is there a higher prevalence of these scams in countries that have corruption versus not? I would be interested in that.
We'll try to find some statistics for next time.
That would be great. I'm not trying to be culturally inappropriate.
No, I know.
But we've talked about this multiple times.
Culture thing, but more of a society.
Yeah, society.
The state of society.
Yeah. Society sucks. People suck. Yeah.
Yeah. On that positive note.
Thanks for listening to this podcast, this news tangent. You can follow us on Instagram at Translation Murder Podcast, or write us an email at translationmurderpodcast@gmail.com. And what is something they should not send us, Petra?
Dick pics?
I think that's it. Yeah. I think that's what they shouldn't send us. And they shouldn't send us what on Instagram, Victoria?
What, dick pics also?
Exactly.
Or they should send us the dick pics.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
No.
They shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah. We have to say everything.
Nobody
Do
ever
not send dick pics anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, thanks for listening. Hej paralla.
Bye.
Bye.